I went with a smaller one is because I don't have, I'm very secure with my masculinity. And no, actually the reason is because I don't want to carry around 2 gallons of blood. I'm not going to put 2 gallons of blood out of his neck. A half gallon's enough. So I'm going to pump this up with a lot of pressure. And he's already rigged with tubing. Now which one is which? Actually, this is the one for the throat slit. And once again, I have these pneumatic connectors on here. They're from Home Depot. They're great because they work as quick disconnects, but they also work as check valves, meaning that it stops the flow of blood from coming backwards. So I can disconnect them and he can walk away and he's not going to drip blood everywhere, except what's coming out of his throat. So let's go a little harder so we have a little more pressure. Also, on the other end of this, I cut the tip off, and I took some vinyl tubing and some brass connectors, which has the male end of this connector. So I'm going to go ahead and connect these two together, and we're locked in. Now I'm going to pre-fill the tubing, and I can see it come up around his neck. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm just going to, he can probably feel the air coming out around his neck. So I'm pre-filled so that when this cuts, when I cut him, it's going to flow out of his neck. So here we are. We're going to do a rehearsal, camera rehearsal here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the knife in front of his neck. He's going to open up. So let's start. Close your neck, a little down. Now pull it way back. Like that, okay? Now we're going to do it with blood. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. I have a little treat. I put a little something extra in here. I hid it in here. It's in the neck appliance as well. See, oh, it's pulsing. Look, we got an artery going. Look at that. Lift your neck up a little bit. No, let me show you what we got in this extra. Now I'm going to go ahead and unclip this. Notice no blood's leaking out. That's a wonderful thing. Now for this next part, we're going to do a punctured jugular. This has been a common effect that's been going on in a lot of movies lately. People love it. I just did it on this other movie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-rip this appliance. I know where the tubing is. In fact, I want to feel it really well with my finger. So I know where the tubing is. So I'm just going to pre-rip a hole right where the hole of this one is.